To the people of Greater Manchester, the daily commute of an average 3 to 5 miles leads them to believe that they need the newest, most long-range electric vehicles. To prove them wrong by their terms of environmentalism and need of suitable transport range, ride on a pedal bike from one side of Greater Manchester border to the other. So they're an is it. Right, so near a town called Glossop. Right then, here we go. Away from the Raj Gate. There's some banging tunes in there, bruv. Why does it go down there? There's sacred geometry on that bit. Actually is. It's an electric bus. I've just passed Sale Lane. I'm not quite sure what towns I'm passing, so if I do pass some, I'll just stick it on the map, or I'll just stick a word on the screen. Well, I've just seen, oh, here's another one. They're going absolutely rapid down here. Alright, I've just passed a stop called New City Road, and I must say that this whatever it is, this road, this path, is not made for bikes. It's made by Lightning McQueen on his first go round, because my arse hurts now, way more than before. So I've just stopped here on this I don't know what you call it, cycle lane. I think it's cycle lane 55, and I've just got off this guided busway, and now I'm in New Manchester, or Ellenbrook, next to Worsley. So this path is going to take me down into Monton and into Trafford Park, I think. Yeah, so I think I'm then going to take a main road, hopefully not too main because it is Manchester, and then go through the heart of Manchester, because that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? And then I'm going to find my way to the end of, well, this Greater Manchester border. And if I already didn't say, it's 11:15. So off we go down the tree-ridden way. Oh, there's a pigeon there. Nearly got sat on. I think this must be the other bit of the train line, because this is just completely straight. There's bridges over it, as we're coming up to now. Yeah, Tilsey Loop Line, or whatever I just said. So yeah, this must have been the old train track. I don't know which one, but I've probably put it up somewhere. And I don't know if I said, but I am able to get up some speed, as this path is actually quite nice. It's not bumpy like the last one. So that you just saw there was a sign for Row Green, and we're still on it. so I've made it out onto this place called Monton Green, and now just before the NHS hit me with a van, I'm going to get onto one of the main Manchester roads and go into Manchester. I was actually concerned of which part of Manchester I was going to end up going into, but it seems that I've come into the posh part. There are some suburbs, well, there are big houses around here. I think the non-posh part, should I say, is a bit more towards the south. Alright, where am I going here? There's a roundabout, and wouldn't you know, there's another church with 4 pillars again. We've got the big buildings coming up now, offices. That's hope I don't get run over here. There's the M602 and the A576. Oh, come on, bike. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is head into Trafford Park and go along the I don't know what it's called, Pacific Road, Pacific Way, and go into the Media City thing, and then go through Manchester that way. I don't know what I'm doing, it's just Manchester, innit? I've never really been in Manchester, unless it was for a science museum called Mozzie, or for some other weird reason, like taking my mum and dad to a christening or something like that, on my own car, which they sold. Right, I don't even know if I got the last clip, but I was looking at one of those old weird buildings with all the etchings in it. But anyways, so I've got to take my next right, and then hopefully I should be well, going the right way, because this is so confusing being around here. Everything's just roundabouts and weird roads that go off in odd angles. So let's not try and get run over by doing this. I just went around a roundabout. Is it this way? No, it's not that way. Alright, never mind. Back onto this mainish road, which I'm not going to use the roundabout for, if no one runs me over. And then I turn a right. Alright, this wasn't the right I was meant to take, or I wanted to take, because there was a big factory in the way, making chemicals. So hopefully I can get onto this river thing down here. I think it's over there. I'm not quite sure. Right, yeah, this is where it gets confusing, because not only have you got billions of roads everywhere, you also have factories everywhere. Then there's the shipping canal. I don't know if you can see it down there, but yeah. So I'm going to head to this Media City thing. Obviously I don't know how easy it is to get around everything over there, because there's just fences, there's rubbish, there's God knows what, and I obviously have no idea how to get around here. There's just these big buildings everywhere. I don't know what those 4 things are over there. Alright, this bridge calls itself the Centenary Bridge, but I'm not going that way. I'm gonna go this way, which isn't into Trafford Park whatsoever. There's a bit of water. And there's Manchester. Okay, so this is what they call Media City. I don't know what the hell goes on here. A space to breathe. Not really. You might need a forest for that bit. Oh yeah, let's have a look. Hopefully I don't get told off. Never comes. That's where they give you all your false shit in there. Oh, it's me. Oh, and now there's water again. There's the Imperial War Museum over there. There's some copper building. Right in the territory of the enemy. The British Bullshit Corporation. There's something bubbling in that water. The hell is that? Is that like a submarine or something? I also can't help but notice as I'm going through these back streets, the amount of cameras around here is just weird. Like you've got the big ones, and you've got the small ones, then you've got the street ones, and then you've got the ANPR ones. Oh! And now we've got a train track to get over. Alright, so my next plan of action is to get on this road here. I think it's this road, and get onto a big road which will take me into the middle of Manchester. Right, here I am in the middle of God knows where. I'm heading down this main road, whatever it's called, straight into the heart of Manchester, as I thought that was, saying it wasn't. But we get to see the big skyscrapers, so that's a plus, I guess. They've even managed to put one of these churches in here as well. Looks quite grand. And then right next to it you've got Capitalism Central. Well, I didn't think I'd say this, but it's actually kind of complicated getting through the centre of Manchester, because west feels like east, north feels like up, and down feels like I don't even know, because I've just gone the wrong way, and now I'm going back to the main link road as my hat nearly keeps falling off my head. So yeah, it's somewhere that way. Alright, I might have a slight problem because all the roads are, well, empty, and I have no idea why. Probably something to do with these lot on the road, and I'm not sure if I can get down here, so I might have to go into the very heart of Manchester. Well, I've just passed two builders stood in the middle of the road, and they've not said anything. I must be the only person who's done this today, so I don't need to go into the heart of Manchester. I just need to not get run over. Alright, I've just gone down the wrong road again. I need to turn left somewhere, but there's a big building site there. Oh, people going left. Oh. Oh, there's Manchester Metropolitan, whatever it says, University. School of Art. Fuck me, it is busy down here. Like, what the people do around here? It is actually so hard to film because you have to stop every 2 seconds to cross the road. Then there's a car pulling in front of you who tried to go on a red, and I don't even know where I'm going at the moment. I'm just trying to stay alive at this point, and I'm in the suburbs again. Is it this way? Oh, that's close. Oh, actually, don't crash. I think I need to get across these roads and then onto another big one. Ooh, City Tower. What the bloody hell's that? I think I've gone into a close. I think that's what I've done. Yeah, that's the big road over there. So carefully does it, as these workers are still working on this road. Oh, well, there clearly isn't a way through, is there? At least I'm now somewhere closer to where I need to be. Right, now I'm on the road. Eventually, finally, whatever finalising term you want to use, I'm finally on the road that will take me to the end of Greater Manchester. Don't crash. I have this all under control. Alright, I thought I was safe, but I need to cross onto the other road over there, and I don't know how to get over there. And then I should be home free to cross the border of Greater Manchester. Just doing some good old back alley. Easy as you can do it. The last road I need to be on to cross the border. It's not actually a border, it's just a county. And we've got some antiquity building over there. 4 pillars. I must say, it is now 1 o'clock, or it's 7 minutes to 1. And I've completed Manchester. That was easy. So we're entering Gorton. Still in the Manchester borough, or whatever you want to call it. And I've just noticed that I had my camera on in the bag again. Bellevue. Ooh. I think we're near where I used to play badminton competitively. So I've just come here. I'm at Bellevue, and there's this co-op academy. Not only does the co-op do a shop selling you a whole load of shit, which isn't really that nice because they don't sell watermelons. Not only do they do that, they do funeral care and they do the academy. What they're trying to plan for here? 15-minute cities? What? Right, I'm just having a little bit of a break here by the train track. It's just over them fences. And may as well show you what I brought for scram, if I can get the lid open. And yes, by the way, I'm full on fruit today. No meat, no carbs, none of that shit. Just fruit. So I'm having an orange. Okay, just for your information, I am still in the town of Gorton, or whatever it is, the district of Gorton. It's quite a big district, but not even near the centre of it yet. I've got Denton, then Hyde, then Mottram in Longdale, then shortly after is Wooley Bridge, or Wooley Bridge, or whatever you call that, and that is the border of the Greater Manchester area. And I reckon I could do that in 2 hours, and it's 1:15 right now, so yeah, that's 3:15. I thought it'd take me a bit longer than that. I mean, I set off at 9. That's been like, maths please, about 3-4 hours. Is that even right? Yeah,